Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Flagrant Talk Sports Podcast. We're back today with our annual Super Bowl predictions video. The big game is finally here
Man,
after a long season, and we got two unexpected. Just kidding. We knew what was happening.
we
We
did.
called it. We
We did.
called it.
We did.
I gotta give us our flowers.
Mm-hmm.
But we're here, folks, with the Chiefs versus the Eagles rematch. Oh my gosh,
Man.
Zay, how are you feeling, man?
You know, I think there's been a lot of talk about this, right? It's boring. It's the two. I'm really locked in on Survivor, my rewatch right now. So it's like the Goliaths. It's two Goliaths going at it.
Yep.
Like there's no underdog. There's no like, wow, how did they get here? No one saw it. You're getting the strongest out of the AFC versus a team that was right in the thick of being the strongest and making it out of the NFC, looking convincing with the Eagles. And that's what we've got, man. So listen, I understand. I made it clear. I didn't love seeing Kansas City in here. Felt a little less different about the Eagles because I don't mind them being here, but it's not that I dislike Kansas City. It's more of we've seen you get here. I
It's the
want to see
fatigue.
new.
Yep.
Yeah, I want to see new. I want Josh Allen to get over. I want to get, Lamar in a Super Bowl. But the games are the games, man. You're the best team. You dominated the AFC all year. You knock off those rivals every single playoffs. You deserve to be here, regardless of what the internet and everyone else is saying.
Yep.
Chiefs Eagles, baby. In this
We're
video,
here.
we'll go over some stats, some predictions, analysis. We'll give our game picks, and we'll wrap the video up. If you've been a fan of the channel, tuned in last year, we did it with Usher, where we predicted some songs that were going to be performed by the halftime artist. This year, we've got it with our boy Kendrick Lamar. We're going to go over a couple of songs, but the primary basis of the video is, of course, what you're here for as sports fans. The Super Bowl, going over
Yes.
it.
Yep.
Moses, what are your thoughts, feelings going into the game?
You know, they haven't really changed too much. I've been trying to persuade myself to feel a different way about the outcome of this game, but
Yeah.
before we get there, got to give the flowers to the Chiefs, as you said,
Absolutely.
knocking off the Buffalo Bills 2 weeks ago now. Or no,
Mhm.
sorry. Yeah, I'm correct.
Yeah, like a week and
Two
a half.
week and a half.
Yeah.
In a crazy game.
Man.
Butker again with the deciding points at the end, and the
Mhm.
Chiefs coming up with the questionable stop that Zay actually told me that something new might be happening next year because of said
Yeah.
stop. Zay, you mind enlightening the viewers about
Yeah,
that? It's almost like we've heard this story before.
we we have against similar opponents, funnily enough, but the NFL might be looking at electronically deciding first downs. It's listen,
Good idea.
remove the controversy stuff aside. Isn't this like a duh? Like
Every other sport
duh.
has like upped their analytics, their tracking, baseball, hockey, like they all have the technology now. Why is it taking the NFL, one of the richest organizations, why is it taking them so long?
Yeah, I don't really understand why now is the time, but you know, we're apparently getting it, so there's that at least. But yeah, going into this game, like I said, two Goliaths. The spread of the game, Chiefs -1.5. They opened at 1.5. That number hasn't moved.
Yeah.
Money line, Chiefs -110, Eagles -110. The over under 48.5. And
Mm-hmm.
I'll be honest, that kind of surprises me a little bit because both these offenses, they could put numbers on the board,
They've been
rattle
scoring.
them, rattle them,
Yeah.
rattle them. So
Yeah.
for the betting people, I might have to put a little slip in, but the over seems free. Don't take my betting advice, please.
Knock on wood.
But
Yep. Yeah,
for
we're not
me,
sponsored. I mean, unless we get sponsored.
if we get sponsored, I'm letting it rip.
Till
But if we're not, do not
that
take an
day.
advice.
Yeah.
Yes, then I'll have some more confidence
Yep.
off the cuff. I feel pretty good that it can go over.
I would agree with
Um,
that.
the Eagles, man. I mean, what more can we say? We said it last video before the Commanders game. The biggest acquisition, the best acquisition of the offseason was Saquon Barkley. Totally, it's like a brand new team. And
He's a nut.
I was worried about this Eagles team going into the year. The vibes were my big thing. They felt off.
Lots of changes. You're losing Kelsey.
Yeah, Sirianni, like the drama. Is this, the head coach? There was a lot of weird things going on with the Eagles, but Saquon Barkley, 5 touchdowns through the postseason, almost 500 rushing yards or 500 yards. It's unbelievable. You cannot overstate what he's done with this team. It's incredible. So
And I don't think that's gonna change in this game.
I don't think so either. This, when you look at the stats on this team, the Eagles through the postseason are putting up 35 points a game. 35 points a game. They're holding teams to 18.3. This is
Jeez.
just dominant both sides. We saw it with Jalen Carter last week, his physicality.
Their youth, man. On D. It's insane. Like, you don't see players coming from college and being this impactful, this important. Like, this is pretty rare to see.
I totally agree. And I will say there were a lot of people, or there weren't a lot of people. I did see on social media people being like, how did Jalen Carter fall to the Eagles? Without getting in the weeds, we know why.
We know.
Let's not. We don't need to be dumb. Like we do know why, but the Eagles were willing to take that with the character issues aside. So I just had to get that out there because I was scratching my head, seeing people like, how did this happen? It's like Laramie Tunsil when he slipped. Like, dude,
Yeah,
we
know
know
why.
how.
Yeah,
You can say, wow, they got a great value, and you'd be right. But saying we don't know is a little odd to me.
for sure.
Maybe the craziest part to me is the Chiefs in their 2 playoff games have 6 total touchdowns. The Eagles in their 3 have 13, leading the playoffs.
Wow.
So even if you account for a Chiefs, if they're averaging 3, the Eagles are scoring in abundance, man, and they're able to rattle off those big plays consistently. It's really impressive because neither of these teams are going to take themselves out of the game.
Yeah,
They're not going to turn the ball over. This was the big thing I said about Kansas City last week. Copy and
talked
paste
about
that
it.
over.
Yep, and
Yeah,
they did. Their fumble streak is gone now.
They did, and we said that, and we said, hey, they might give up 1, but then I said like I'd send like $1,000 if they ended with 3 or something because there's no way. So both these teams do a pretty good job of controlling the football and forcing the other team to beat them.
Yep.
Like, we're not going to give this game away. You are going to have to take this Super Bowl from us, Kansas City, Philadelphia. These are 2 very good teams. Hurts isn't going to make these sloppy picks. Mahomes is not going to throw interceptions.
Yeah.
Like he's so collected in that, and they have the run game in Philly to just beat you over the head, man. It's very impressive.
All around, yeah. Every phase of the offense, defense, special teams, they're locked in. That's why they're here.
Yeah, it's I think it's interesting, and there is this. You see it with a lot of these teams against Kansas City because they are that top dog, but this redemption story for Philly. Like, we lost that Super Bowl. We were so close, but we didn't have a Saquon Barkley at the time.
Yep.
And this time we do. And we think that's the difference maker. If you're Philly, that's the mentality. And
100%.
like you said, the youth, you have Quinyon Mitchell, you have
Dude.
Cooper DeJean, you have Jalen Carter, you have all of these, Nolan Smith, these young pieces that aren't just setting you up now, but like you look at the Eagles' 5-year future,
Dude.
this Super Bowl window is open.
Yeah.
Like it's they've done a good job of extending it from 2 years ago when they made it.
Going back to that Super Bowl, I slipped my memory. There's been a lot of stuff since then, but
Yeah.
the Chiefs overcame a 24-14 halftime deficit. They put up 17 points in the fourth quarter. 3 passing touchdowns by Patrick Mahomes, who only threw for 182 yards, but got the W. Jalen Hurts was on fire.
He was
27 of 38, 304 yards, rushing touchdown, 70 yards rushing on 15 carries. Still wasn't enough for the Eagles to win. Butker hit a late field goal, and that was the deciding factor in the Chiefs' 38-35 victory in that Super Bowl.
and that was a great Super Bowl.
It's close.
They were, and I know that iffy again, not to keep saying the Chiefs and calls thing, but it was one of those things where it kind of overshadowed how great the rest of the game was.
Yep.
And that's sadly what a call can do is overshadow the greatness of other things.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about some of the more in the weeds stuff. Where did I have this in my notes? The rushing attack. And we did kind of gloss over this. Kansas City has gone 18 straight playoff games without allowing a 100-yard rusher. They also have never allowed a 100-yard rusher in the postseason with Steve Spagnuolo as the defensive coordinator. The last time they allowed a 100 rusher overall, a 100-yard rusher overall, was week 1 of this season against Lamar Jackson. So this is a run defense that is set to contain, in theory, someone like Saquon Barkley.
In theory, is the kicker.
In theory. And so you definitely it's so it's so difficult to look at this game. It's the two Goliaths. It's these two teams that are equipped to beat each other going in at full speed.
The Eagles, and obviously we know about the run game, their pass game, like we talked about in the last matchup against the Commanders, started cooking. That's been the big, what's wrong with their pass game? Jalen Hurts, he's not a great quarterback. He heard all of that and showed everyone just a little reminder of what he can do when he's tossing that pigskin around. So, as you said, man, these teams, it's just a fire on fire, metal on metal matchup, just clashing together. What's going to be the deciding factor? Yeah,
and we didn't talk about it, but the big story here too is Kansas City, who's already cemented themselves as a dynasty.
Yep.
5 of the last 6 Super Bowl appearances, going for the first ever three-peat in NFL history. It's crazy. We've talked about it, but the New England to Kansas City thing, the crossing of those paths, and now Kansas City is that top dog.
Yep.
That everyone's trying to knock off. Mo, any stats, anything you want to add in before we start to give our picks?
I don't think I have a specific stat. I believe I'm ready for the picks. You got one? You got a kicker? we ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do it, man.
Our picks to win the Super Bowl. Mo, go ahead and give your pick.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Moses Firmino. I'm coming to you today as a New England Patriots fan, as a Tom Brady glazer. Although the Philadelphia Eagles have acquired one of the best running backs in NFL history, we all know, man. We all know. But thank you for putting it up.
Yeah.
I have the Kansas City Chiefs winning their third straight Super Bowl. 35-31.
Man.
We've been saying it. Sorry if you think we're boring, if you think we're lame. Until I see otherwise, I'm riding the hot hand.
Our goal in these videos isn't to say what we want. This is us being honest. And I have said it. I said it last year. You can go back and look at our video. I said I will pick Kansas City to beat any opponent in any environment at any time because they have not given me a reason to not pick them.
Mm-hmm.
That's my reasoning. It is not that Philadelphia is not a good team. It is not that the Eagles can't win it. I think this will be a shootout. Like you said, what did you have? 35-31?
Yep.
I honestly would pick the exact same score.
Okay.
I think it's going to be close. I think we're going to trade. I wouldn't be surprised if the Eagles are leading at halftime again.
Yep.
Like this similar to what I said with Chiefs Bills, the last team to have the ball is going to win this game. It's going to be one of those.
Yeah.
My X factor, and people are going to be annoyed, it's Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
2 catches for 19 yards last week, no touchdown. The week before that against the Texans in the playoffs, 7 catches, 117 yards, and a touchdown. I expect Kelce, to go over 85 receiving yards and a touchdown.
Yep.
I could see him. Yes, I think that's the difference maker. I know I read all that about the Chiefs' run defense. I also think Saquon goes over 100 rushing yards.
I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think he breaks off a run of 60 plus?
The fact that that's even debatable is pretty
like the fact that I can even ask that question.
And my brain is like, for even half a second, I'm going to say no.
I agree. I think the dude, it's been every game. Like
it has
to, like, as good as he is, it has to stop. Like you can't. I mean, we'll see, but I agree.
I'm going to say no. Do you think he has one over 30?
Yeah.
I think so too.
Yeah.
He's going to have that one play, or maybe it's a screenplay. Maybe it's a dump off and it's a 30, 40-yard gain. He's going to have that play where it's like, oh no. Oh no, we might have woken the demon up.
It's his birthday, man, on the Super Bowl.
And it's Cooper DeJean. Happy early birthday to the both of them.
Yep.
But personally, I'm joining you. I have Kansas City three-peating, the first ever in the Super Bowl era.
That hurts.
It's incredible, man. I get it. I get people wanting to see something new. I get people not wanting to pick the boring thing. I get that the Eagles are very good. I simply cannot pick against Kansas City.
Yep. Sorry.
And that's it.
Like you
That's
said, I thank you for saying we don't say what we want on this channel. We try and give you guys the wholehearted truth, the honest truth. That's what we got.
if I was picking the team I wanted, the Eagles wouldn't be here. It would be my Packers.
Yep.
But we don't get what we want. They're not here. So I don't get anything from picking Kansas City. We're analysts. We want to provide it's picks that we think are correct. I can't pick against Kansas City.
The boycotting the Super Bowl thing. Come on, man.
All right, man. Wait, like,
come on, man.
We can grow up a little bit.
Like, yeah, we're pouting. We're just pouting. It sucks, but
it's, dude. And again, you're a Pats fan, so it's different. You got to experience it from the perspective of this is incredible with Brady. As an outsider, it was awful, but I tuned into every single Super Bowl the same way.
It's history. You're watching history.
It's an American unifier. Like in a lot of ways, the Super Bowl is that thing where my mom doesn't watch a single football game.
Yep.
Or might tune into like a quarter of the Seahawks every here and there. She's going to be tuned into the Super Bowl. Yeah. We're going to watch it together. It's one of those cool things where me and you love football. We tune into all the games every week. We talk about it week to week. We're excited. But your aunt or uncle or cousin or whoever that doesn't care for football is tuned in.
They're locked in. Yep.
Like
my sister, it's the game.
It's the game. So listen, I get it. I don't love either of these teams either. It's not like I'm, oh my God, this is what I wanted. But it's two great teams that earned their way here. And I think we're in for a great Super Bowl. So
it's going to be an amazing game. So
35-31, we both have Kansas City winning, and that means there's only one last thing to do.
Yup.
Kendrick Lamar song picks.
Sorry.
Let's get the elephant out of the way. For our football fans, this is the last we're going to talk about, or the football portion is done. So if you clicked off, we're not mad.
No worries.
If you want to stick around, we always love to hear your picks.
Yep.
Let's rip the Band-Aid off, Mo. Does Kendrick Lamar perform Not Like Us?
He's gonna. I think he's gonna.
I think he is too. What bar do you think he does the A minor bar?
No way. There's no way.
Super Bowl stage.
There's, dude. I don't think so, but do you think he's gonna? I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, what other?
Mo,
he might switch the song after, like that might be the last bar, and then he goes into like a next song. Could you?
So imagine? That is my guess.
Oh my gosh!
I think he does the first bit and then goes, and it's probably A minor. Holds it because the crowd's all gonna go crazy.
Yep.
And then he cuts to a new song.
Yeah,
that's my guess.
I'm gonna say no, but I like the pick. I like the pick.
I think he does it, man. Which is maybe the craziest, most disrespectful thing ever.
The Super Bowl is insane.
I get we've had like diss tracks throughout history. Like for me, the best diss track out of the beef was Euphoria. That song is just the most disgusting stripping back. That and Meet the Grams is like, I shouldn't be listening to this. This is making me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I cannot believe you did this to Drake. I think Euphoria is the best song. I don't think he performs that one.
Yeah.
But obviously there's Hit 'Em Up by Tupac. There's these incredible diss tracks, but there's something to a song being this mainstream,
dude,
that could get performed at the Super Bowl.
Actually, insane thought. I didn't think about that till just now, but
It's a different level of disrespect if he does
I love
really
it.
do it.
Yeah.
What's another song you think he performs?
I got this weird feeling that he's gonna do Squabble Up.
I have that too.
I don't know where, I don't know when, but I feel like that's gonna get a little nod for sure, especially with the Super Bowl squad. I just feel like it'll fit the vibe.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I have that on my list as well.
Okay.
I have, because SZA is going to be out there as well. I have All the Stars.
Bang, 100. That one, 100%. That is happening.
That is going to be amazing.
Do you
Him and
think?
SZA.
Sorry, no, I'm
Yeah, go
jumping
ahead.
ahead of myself. But no, that will be amazing.
Yeah.
Do you think they do another song where they've collabed? I was trying to think. I don't.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, they could do Luther.
Yep.
Luther would be a fun one
Yep.
as well. That's a popular one off GNX. So I could
Mm-hmm.
see that. Because that's the thing. It's like Kendrick's gonna want to perform a song or two of his new material.
For sure.
Because you gotta promote, your new stuff.
Yep.
I think All the Stars makes it. Squabble Up, I agree.
Yep.
Not Like Us is also new.
Probably. Yeah.
So
Probably
we can
hitting.
count that. He's doing Mad City.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think
I like
he's
it.
he's doing Mad City. And the last big one, I hope J Rock comes out and we get Money Trees.
I was gonna put Money Trees down, but dude, that would be insane.
I would love if J Rock came out, man. That would be so cool.
I don't, because he's not gonna do a humble, I don't think.
I have a take about that song.
What?
That's a bottom 3 Kendrick song ever. I
Wow.
seriously,
Wow.
yeah.
I mean,
And
yeah,
I'm a Kendrick
it's not in my
blazer.
rotation for sure.
Yeah,
But
it's I don't like it, man.
you don't
I
like
didn't
syrup
like it when it came
sandwiches
out.
and graham allowances? Sorry.
Yeah, I don't
Can I say
know,
that?
dude.
Wait, can I say that? Sorry.
Yes, you can say that.
Okay.
You can say whatever
Okay.
you want. You can
All
say
right.
it. But I hate the hook.
Yeah.
It's so annoying to me. And again, this is a Kendrick Glazer. I've seen this man live.
Yep.
I have a T-shirt.
Yep.
I have all his albums on vinyl. So don't commit me as some like, oh, you're a Kendrick hater. No.
Yeah.
I hate that song. He's gonna do humble. He's gonna do it though. I didn't even think of it.
I have I have mainstream here in like a little bracket. Yep, humble. All right.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Maybe.
Because this is like 12, 13 minutes, right? The halftime
Yeah.
show.
Yeah. They normally get in I feel like 7 to 10 songs, I would say. Is
Yeah.
it less?
Yeah. I
5 to
would say
10?
so.
Yeah.
Because Rihanna did a decent amount
Yeah. The
per year.
Weeknd.
Usher did a good job of The Weeknd, dude. That's one of my favorite ever.
That one was so fire, dude.
He did so good, and I think he spent like $1 million of his own money
That's insane.
on the show.
Yeah.
Because the Super Bowl was like, we can't give you all that big of a budget, and he
Yeah.
said, I've got it.
All right, chill. Yeah, that's chill.
Like, so cool. I respect the hell out of an artist for that. Also, respectfully, NFL, you make more than enough money. Let your halftime artists do what they want.
It's one time a year.
One time a year, you let someone go all out.
And you're making money off of them by the millions of viewers at home.
Yeah, like
so
that's
a good point.
Yeah, if the Weeknd said I'll spend $1 million of my own money, you go, it's fine.
Yeah.
But that's neither here nor there, I guess.
Yeah.
Damn, I think he does do all right.
Yeah.
What is the song that he will not perform that you'd love to see him perform?
We cry
Like,
together.
you are crazy. You are out of your depth. The fact you were that quick is crazy.
Let me see. Let me look at.
Oh man, yo, if he opened the show with you cry, oh, whoa, whoa, and you're like, you're like,
Uh,
you're like, turn it off, turn it off.
a song
T-
that he's not. Yeah, do you have one?
no, sorry, I was gonna throw in. He's doing TV off, right?
Yep. Yep. Yeah.
He's got to hit the mustard.
Yeah. That's gonna go crazy.
The one I would love is my favorite Kendrick song ever. It's "Count Me Out."
Dude, that would be elite. Yeah.
Dude, seeing that song live is one of my favorite moments of my, like, I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
Favorite moments ever. That song is incredible. If he performed that, man, I'd lose my mind.
I don't know. I don't know why I'm just looking through the discography.
Yeah.
I haven't heard this song in a while and I love it. The Recipe.
Oh, dude.
Like, it's not really a performance song, but
Great pick.
Yeah.
Great pick.
Yeah.
Here's the next piece. Do you think anyone else comes out?
Dude, I really like that J-Rock. If that hits, that's
dude. I would love that.
Who could come out? Does he bring out Baby Keem? Does he bring out his cousin?
I didn't even think of Family Ties. Yes. I'm saying yes.
That would be lit.
I think he brings Keem out.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
That would be fire.
Great pick.
Yup, that's what I'm sticking with.
My boy Lil Wayne did a great job of embarrassing himself throughout all of this. So that was really of crying about, like, I deserve the Super Bowl and I can't believe it.
Yeah.
It, like, we've seen you perform recently, and it's lots. You know, you're not in your prime. Didn't we have the Super Bowl in New Orleans like 10 years ago or something?
Yeah.
That would have been perfect.
Where were you then?
It was after the hurricane, I believe.
Yeah.
If my timeline's right, that would have made a lot more sense. It's the big 2025, bro, and I'm a Lil Wayne lover. Let's
go.
It's a top 5, top 10 rapper ever. But we can be honest.
Clock's ticking,
Father
man.
Time's undefeated, man. Like, that's how it works. But yeah, I don't think Wayne comes out. I would be pretty surprised.
That'd be insane. But
I think you're right about Keem. SZA's coming, and my final pick is J-Rock. And I think
I like it.
Oh, dude. What if Beyonce just performed for Christmas.
Yep.
Have her come out for Freedom. At the same time, I could see Beyonce saying, "I'm not doing anything unless I'm Beyonce,
the headliner." Yeah.
Yeah, like
Damn, that would be fire though.
I think she's on the table.
I wanted to say Trav, but
that's what I was gonna say next. I was gonna say Trav next.
Yeah, dude.
Goosebumps,
bro. I'm locking in Keem. That's my But yeah,
I love that one. I think Keem, J-Rock, and SZA are the realistic ones. The out there ones that are not happening, I would say, are Trav and Beyonce.
Wayne, yeah.
Yeah, Wayne.
Drake. Okay. They squashed the beef
Dude,
at the
can you?
Super Bowl.
It would be the second most surprising thing to happen in the month of February. Number one being Luca.
Yeah.
Sorry.
If you guys haven't seen that, check that out.
Yeah, that vid's up. I guess if
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
still are living under a rock and have
Yeah.
not seen that, or just want to hear our opinions, I guess.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, all that to say, I'm very excited for this halftime.
It's gonna be peak, man.
We're in for a banger. We are in
Yep.
for a banger.
Banger game, banger halftime, and a banger
That's
video
my
for y'all.
beautiful.
Yeah.
I think that's my thing. Anytime my team isn't playing, all I want is a good game. Give
Yeah.
me
It's all you can
give
ask
me
for.
yeah, like close game the whole way, high offense, or at least like big plays.
Big
Like,
plays. Yep.
yeah, maybe a pick or two from both these
Ooh.
teams. Like, would be entertaining. I see the
Yeah.
light bulb go off. What do you
I was
did
just
you think of something?
thinking, yeah, what if do we get like a I was just thinking of I don't know why because he sucks, but Kadarius do
Oh,
we get like a Kadarius Tony punt return? Do we get a like I would say no, just because of how locked in these teams are defensively and on special teams, but
that's the
could
type of play
be
that's the difference maker.
yeah, could be the difference maker in the game.
So I could see it, man. I put
Yeah.
nothing past this game. I really do think we're in for a back and forth banger. But
Yep.
that's the video for y'all. Thank you for tuning
Mhm.
in, for listening to our picks. Let us know your pick. Let us know Kendrick songs. Are you excited for the halftime show? Are you a Drake fan who's down bad?
Yep.
What do you got? And of course, song of the pod. Song of the pod.
Going with Kendrick. I hate when I do this. I need to double check. These Walls by Kendrick.
Dude, if he performed that, yeah.
Is my song of the pod.
Great pick.
Thank
Great pick.
you.
Mine is Mama off
Mm.
To Pimp a Butterfly. That beat is heavenly.
Yep.
I love that knowledge beat. Kendrick, so good on that. One of the greatest albums of all time, man.
100%.
That's what we got. Thank you again for tuning in. We love y'all. We may have a recap video depending on how it goes, I guess. We'll see.
TBD.
No. Yeah, it's kind of March Madness time. Mo's got some hockey stuff, NBA
Yep.
trade deadline. There's a lot going on that's very important. Maybe we'll get a recap vid, but no promises. So
For sure.
we'll see.
Agreed. Yep.
All right. Love y'all. Catch y'all in the next video.
Peace out. Enjoy the Super
Peace
Bowl.
out. Enjoy. Big as the Super Bowl.